we went to church this Sunday morning, and there was a guest speaker there. I met a little baby over in Moldova who had been abandoned, and she's in this children's hospital, and she needs a mom and dad, and would you pray that the Lord would provide a mom and dad for her? As we thought about her and looked at her picture and prayed, we felt like we had ownership in her and that we wanted to help her in her life. See, she was 9 months when we heard about her. By the time we saw her, she was like almost 2. And she was living in like a foster home situation. And even though now she's 11 years old and still doesn't talk, and has trouble focusing, has a lot of autism type symptoms and maybe signs of injury, neurological injury, still we have hope that she's going to make it. So she was alone and unloved and underfed. So all that put together, like it was difficult to pick Sojana up and hold her, even though as a mom I craved that very much, and her daddy too. But she was very feisty and independent and didn't know what it meant to be bonded to anyone at all. And we tried something called holding therapy for a while, but I couldn't do it. It was so against her will and forceful. So we kind of had to woo her. And that took a couple of years. But eventually, she slowed down. She allowed us to hold her in our arms. And now she's extremely bonded to the point that the pendulum is swung in the other direction, which is fine. And she likes to be held all the time, and she's scared if she's not held. But I think that's a stage of her healing, and then I think she'll swing back to normal one of these times. They named her Sojana, which is Russian for snowflake. We like that concept because she is beautiful like a snowflake and tiny and delicate. Plus, she came down from heaven, just like a snowflake right to us. And she's unique. So we basically kept the name Sojana, but since that's a little hard to pronounce for Americans, we took the SN away and just made it SO. She's still our snowflake.